Alright, in this video we're going to be talking about choosing classes. So let's go and get started. Now this particular video, it has to deal with like school, choosing classes for school, so you're going to find a school theme, so to speak. Alright, so John is deciding what classes to take in school. He wants to take business education with either Nelson, Trevino, Garza, or Jones. The times for each classes are as following. So Nelson is first period, second period, third and fifth period. Trevino's second, third, fourth, and sixth, so on and so forth. Now, um, as a teacher, especially teaching probability, statistics, what have you, I always say write a visual, make all your information out there, and it may be in a diagram or a chart or a table, just because it makes it easy to see exactly what the question's asking. So I'm going to go ahead and put all my X's for the teacher that is teaching each class period. So Nelson is teaching first, second, third, and fifth. Trevino is second, third, sixth, fourth, and sixth, and so on and so forth. You can pretty much speed ahead in the video just so you don't have to see me do this. And then lastly, third, fourth. And just by doing this, it makes life a lot easier, especially because of the fact that you can actually see the situation. So you can see exactly what teachers teach, what class, and it makes life a little more easier for you. All right, let's move on. All right, so our next slide here, we have the same thing, except now we're charged with creating a tree that represents the morning and afternoon classes. All right, so for those that don't realize, you have lunch, which is right here. So everything that is to the left of lunch is going to be morning time. So if you notice, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 X's that is in the morning. So for my morning tree, I'm going to branch off 6 times. Now the thing with where we're at right now as a class is we already know how to do a tree. We already know how to do probability for the most part. So a lot of this is just taking information that we already know and just apply it to different situations. So Nelson's going to have 3 ends because he has 3 morning classes. Trevino has 2. And then Jones has 1. And we're going to do the same for the afternoon. So I'm going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to branch out 9 times this time. Apparently there's more classes in the afternoon. And so once again, we're just displaying all the information through a tree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll just put it right there, 9. Okay. Kind of run out of room eventually. All right, so here's what the afternoon tree would look like. And that's what it looks like. All right, so let's answer some questions now that we got all of our information displayed correctly. All right, how many total options are there in this problem? All right, well, total options, you just count how many branches there are. Now, this is a little tricky. I don't want to say tricky, but it's different in the sense of now you're looking at both trees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the afternoon tree. So how many total options are in this problem? Well, that's 15. Okay. Now these questions here, I'm going to answer maybe 1 or 2 of them. You can keep going if you want to, but I'm not. Just in the interest of time here. Nelson in the morning, the probability of Nelson in the morning. Now this is what students are going to do, and in fact I did this when I first looked at this. I looked at Nelson in the morning. That is 1, 2, 3, 3 Nelsons in the morning on our tree for a total of 6. Okay, but that's not what the book's actually asking us to look at, just morning only. They want to know, okay, how many Nelsons there are in the morning, which is 3, compared to both trees. Okay, so when you compare both trees, you bring in the whole 15 total outcomes here. So it will be not 3 over 6, but it'll be 3 over 15. And of course, that would reduce down to 1/5. Next one, any, mini, money. All right, Garza in the morning. So Garza in the morning, if you notice, there's no Garzas in the morning. So it would be 0 over 15 if we were going to apply the same concept, which of course is going to be 0. So no chance. All right, Jones in the afternoon, and we're going to stop with this. Jones in the afternoon, we have 3. So we have 3 over 15, and of course, you know that would reduce down to 1/5. All right, what is probability that John will have Nelson's class? Now, here's the stipulation, given that is during the morning. Okay, so now the fact that you're given the little restriction here, you're only looking at morning classes. So going back to our tree, how many Jones? Oh, there's Jones. So now there's one Jones, but you're only looking to the morning classes, which is 1 over 6. Okay. If it wasn't, if this was not here, it would be 1 over 15 because you'd be looking at everybody as opposed to just the morning, but it doesn't do that, so we have to bring the given in, so we got to give it its due, so to speak, and we got to make sure we apply that correctly. And of course, you can do the rest of the ones up top if you really want to. All right, moving on. After checking the schedule, the counselor told John that Mr. Garza's classes are filled, so they're no longer available. How does this information, the probability of Jane's getting, all right, well, first off, it was a typo here. That shouldn't have been Jane. That should have been John. So John, I'm just going to abbreviate with J because I'm writing with my mouse here. All right, so Mr. Garza's classes are filled. All right, so now let's go to our chart here. If Garza's classes are filled, that means Garza is no longer available, so we're going to take him away from our tree. And of course, you can take him away from the chart if you want to. That's fine. I'm just kind of working off the tree. It's easier for me to work for. So now if you notice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I now have 12 options. So now my new denominator will be 12. Let's keep going what the question's asking. All right, so it'll be something over 12. We just got to figure out what the something is. Okay, the probability of John getting an afternoon class. All right, so it doesn't specify exactly who the teacher is except who the afternoon class. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 afternoon classes now. So now, since there's only 6 afternoon classes, 12 total, 6 over 12, the answer is 1/2. And that's how you do it. I mean, basically, we're at a point where, and I think I said this before, where you already know how to do probability. We're just now applying it to different situations. So that is the choosing class video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching, as always.